idea is just to roll, but
Go for it.
we'll go for it. So you did the extremes, you met Coombs and Zell and a bunch of those guys, and then what was the next move there? Going up to Alaska? Kind of seemed like that was where a lot of the industry and the whole scene emerged at a certain point.
Yeah, from that contest, I got a free plane ticket and entry into the World Extremes up in Alaska. So I got to go up there, and I had no idea what was going on. Pretty crazy. Just here we are, boom! There's the mountains, there's the runs. Like the first run I did was I got there at noon. They drove us up to check out some of the venues because they're all off the side of the road, and people were like, "Oh, we're gonna go make a heli run," and all right, like barely had any cash. It was like $25 to do a run, and we landed on Diamond. It was like no guides and no radios. I didn't even really look at the run and just followed the people I was with down. And, it was pretty cowboy back then for sure. It's definitely changed quite a bit.
How would you describe the scene back then?
It was
the players.
It was definitely like a select few of greats and big names that are still running the show up there today, so to speak. And we were on skinny skis, and there wasn't really that many people going up there then. It was quite an intimate group, I'd say. And it just seemed like everything was perfect. Snow conditions, sure you'd have your weather, but it wasn't like crazy avalanche cycles and things like that. I guess we were just up there such a short period of time most of the time, but gradually year after year, more and more people started getting the eye for what they saw in the films and hearing about the place, and started migrating there, and pretty soon it was overrun.
It has. I mean, I know, my observation, like looking back on that era, was what was cool is like you had, like the guys from the Bird and the guys from Crest Butte and the guys from Tellure, like everyone kind of came together and you had reference, for a long time in skiing before Alaska and before some of those earlier comps, there was really no, you saw photos and stuff, but you didn't really see a lot of films, and you didn't really have a lot of reference as to what was going on in the sport. And it's, that whole Alaska convergence seemed to be a cool place to meet people and see who was who and what was what.
Yeah, it's definitely a gathering of the hardcores from different ski centers in the States and Canada. I met a couple of crazy dudes. That first ride up there was, I met that Pitor guy, Spruxnick.
Yeah.
But a lot of characters, and especially the pilots, and just the whole scene with airplanes doing drops, and the snowcat they had up there running for a while, and people sleeping in the snowbanks and the tents and doing whatever it took to get out there to ride.
You've had a pretty cool career life. I mean, you feel pretty lucky at times.
Oh, especially now. I look at every trip as being the last one. Or every day, because you never know, you might get out of commission from an injury or something, and all these places you get to go to, it's super special. Whether it's doing some clothing tests down in South America or something just for a few days, it's a pretty cool opportunity. Skiing's pretty much given me everything I have in my life, and I've worked hard to get it.
Yeah, what do you think you'd be doing if you hadn't?
I don't know, I'd probably be in a world of trouble somewhere. Because, it's something to focus on, and, skiing's a place to release your anger or whatever. I don't know what, I'd probably be locked up in a jail, I guess. Or a garbage man.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good place. It's a really good place. The mountains are a good place to learn about yourself and release your energy, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, if you want a religion, that's my religion, the mountains.
All right, man. Well, Seth Morrison on the couch from North Cascade Heli.
Over and out.